Kia ora and welcome to Taipei. We've got 48 hours here in this bustling city, so we're going to get straight into it. We're at the Chiang Kaishek Memorial. We've got a changing of the guard ceremony happening right now. We're just in time. Let's go check it out. So the changing of the guard ceremony happens every hour. What's remarkable is those guys, the guards standing there, they have to stay that still for an hour. It's incredible, the discipline and the training that requires. Remarkable, must do, must watch. He's looking for the little ones maybe. Got him. Got him.
Oh no. Oh, it's horrible. I want to cry.
Ash is crying.
It's really sad. You guys are happy.
Ash is crying, but that's the circle of life for you right there in one demonstration.
Oh.
Some kids feeding the fish. They're hungry, they're eating. Bird comes down, grabs a fish. He's hungry, now he's happy. Now we'll probably go and get the bird and have him in our dumplings later on tonight.
No.
That's the circle of life right there. Hey Ash. Just across the road from the Chiang Kaishek Memorial is the Peace Park, and one of the cool things about the Peace Park is there's actually a reflexology walk. Apparently if you walk on it, it's meant to be good for your feet. I can imagine it's also painful, so we're on the scope for that. Just across the road behind me is the presidential buildings, which is quite cool, and whenever there's sort of important people involved, you always get the cool buildings and the guards and all the pomp and ceremony. Worth a look. Okay, so we found what we're looking for. Ash has already had a crack at it and she said it's very painful. My turn. It looks painful. It looks very painful. I don't know how this is good for you. I don't know how this is meant to be good for you. This is extremely painful. About 3/4 of the way in as the sun sets in front of me. Usually a sunset is quite tranquil. I need a rest. A couple of locals behind me. These guys, they're just walking around, having a yarn to each other. No worries. They're like, it's like they're just walking on a normal footpath. He's laughing at me. Incredible. Never again. Done it once. Yay! Come to Taipei and walk on the reflexology walk. It's fantastic.
Do it. Just for that part. Go. Keep the head away from me. No. Take off now. Okay. Yeah. No more.
Look at it, it's like right by your neck.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, take it, yeah. He's doing it! Wow. Where's its head going?
Right there.
I don't want to look down.
Actual.
So yes, we just let that happen. We let a stranger that we just found in the street put a python on our backs. We know nothing about the snake. We don't know if it's bitten anyone before or anything, but we let it go on our back.
Yeah, not good.
I've never touched a snake before. Whoa, that was exhilarating. Taipei, you've obviously got to eat. We're going to go into one of the best markets here in the city and try all the local foods and some of the major ones here in Taiwan. But to see this, you're going to have to check out my other vlog, which I'll link above. That'll be a food vlog entailing everything that we've eaten food-wise in our stay here in Taiwan. So go and check that one out. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow morning for another action-packed day, 48 hours in Taipei. Here we go. Welcome to a new day here in Taipei. Thought we'll kickstart things off with telling you about the transport here. For 280 Taiwanese dollars, you can pick up a 48-hour metro pass, which is unlimited public transport all around the city, which is really good for 48 hours. So that's what we're doing today, because we've got some action-packed stuff, and it starts with a train journey. Alright, first stop today, Chiang hiking trail, also known as Elephant Mountain. It's a bit more of a hill than a mountain, but we're certainly going to be puffing and blowing going up it. Famous for its awesome views over Taipei, and also an epic view of Taipei 101, which is the tallest building here and the second highest building in the world. We'll talk more about that in a second. Stand on top of the rock here, the famous, you know, the one that you go like that. There it is. Famous. Right guys, I'm going to give you some very, very important advice to save you from absolutely dying on the way up to the top of Elephant Hill. It is a difficult walk nonetheless, but the way we took on the way up was not the wrong trail, but it was an easier trail. It was smaller and it was way easier. There wasn't as many steps. We've just come down the main pathway, and going down was so steep and people were dying on the way coming back up. Obviously an exaggeration, but people were suffering on the way up. So get some bearings. When you come up this hill from the main train station, everyone goes down that street there. They turn right and go down there. Don't. Come straight up and go up behind this condo here, up behind this building, and follow those stairs up. It is so much easier. When I was a kid, my gran and granddad used to have this book at their place that as kids we always used to want to read. It had the tallest building in the world, at which the stage that the book was published, Taipei 101 was the tallest building. It's since been surpassed by the Burj Khalifa, but for a good 6-7 years I think the Taipei 101 building was the tallest in the world. So
I think Sky Tower will give it a good run.
So as a kid growing up, I always saw this building as the tallest building in the world, and now I'm here and it's pretty exciting. So let's get into it and enjoy the views.
So you were gonna spin up a storm kit, right?
So we've lined up. There's approximately 300 or 400 people in front of us. There's around a 40 to 45 minute wait just to get up there. We've chosen a bad day, I suppose. Yeah, Saturday morning to come up, but it's just how it worked for us.
One eternity later.
Our lift has just arrived. The fastest in the world. I think it goes up to the 89th floor in 40 seconds. Writing some postcards to our lovely grandparents. Moment of truth. There we go. So you can take the stairs up another 2 floors to an outside observation deck. There's the top of her there, and I'm literally holding my camera out over the building to this view here. Which one do I take? This side?
Sign your life away.
He's saying, here's all my money. This is how they do it in Taiwan. The Glenfiddich whiskey distillery right there. Getting some whiskey, thank you. Oh, that's good. I'm broken, I'm devastated. We've just left the bar where it can only be described as a demoing. The English just completely annihilated the All Blacks. We didn't even fire a shot. To make ourselves feel better, we've come out to the shopping district, and I'm going to go and spend all my money. It's flat out busy, as you would expect on a Saturday night. I still love you, All Blacks, always. Good morning, it's a new day, time to start afresh. Put what happened last night behind me. I'm not going to. And push on for our last few hours here in Taipei. We're out quite early this morning, and we're going to the gondola to go up the tea fields. So the tickets were super cheap. You can only pay for one way, and then when you're at the top and you want to return, you pay for another lot. But it was 240 Taiwanese dollars, which works out to be like, I don't know, 12 New Zealand dollars. So that's like $6 each, so around $12 each to get a return ticket on the gondola, which is pretty cheap in terms of gondola trips. And this one looks quite long too, so well worth it. We're in. Time to go up. You got there?
It's cranberry and apple tea.
Yummy.
Have a look. Do you have here?
So I got the peach tea. Is that what I got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch, because it will dribble out.
Yummy. The smell.
Too hot to try.
Smell. Yum. This is why I love travel so much. These are the sort of moments you take in and you'll remember this for years to come. The time that Ash and I sat at the top of the mountains and overlooked a beautiful city, second tallest building in the world, while sipping some beautiful local grown tea. So that wraps up 48 hours in Taipei. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I hope you got some ideas so that when you come to Taipei you can get into it and enjoy what the city has to offer. Any final words, Ash?
No, food is good, easy to travel, people are nice, worth visiting.
Alright, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Maddie's Shenanigans. Yeah, no, definitely. Thanks for watching.